Hello, everybody. This is your health coach, your holistic health coach, Lady B. Today, we're going to talk about exercise. You can see I'm ready. My exercise wear is going to be giddy, giddy, giddy. In my country, we say giddy, giddy means it's going to be fast or vigorous. All right, then. But today, I'm going to talk about exercise for adults, for the adults, okay, or matured person. All right, because my information or my teaching is tailored or is target. My target audience are matured people, men and women, especially women. My concern is on women, especially. All right, so I'm going to talk about how much physical activity should you do as an adult or as an old person. I don't use the word old person, as an adult or mature person. Okay, so listen, my channel is an education channel. All right, so if you've not subscribed, please quickly hit the subscription button and then subscribe. All right, send a comment and like as well. Please share, because I take my time to do this research. I take my time to do my videos and everything to come to you. So yours is to support me. All right, as an older adult, regular physical activity is one of the most important things you can do for your health. It can prevent or delay many of the health problems that seem to come with age. It also helps you, it also helps your muscles grow stronger, so you can help keep doing your day-to-day activities without becoming dependent on others. Even as a matured woman or as a menopause woman, after menopause, we do suffer osteoporosis. It happens. It's a fact. So you need to keep your muscles growing. You need to keep active. Okay? Both for men and women, especially the menopause is for women. You need to keep your muscles strong to avoid osteoporosis in your old age. It's very, very important. Keep in mind, some physical activity is better than none at all. Your health benefit will also increase with the more physical activities that you do. Well, how much exercise you do? If you are 60 plus, at least 150 minutes a week. For example, 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, or moderate intensity activity, such as brisk walking, or you need 75 minutes a week of vigorous intensity activities, such as hiking, jogging, or running. I love running. Okay? At least 2 days a week of activities that strengthens muscles. Like I was talking about muscles, we need to strengthen our muscles as we are growing. Especially the matured woman, you need to strengthen your muscles. There are so many, ways you can engage in activities that can strengthen your muscles. You must purposely target on that. Okay? Plus activities to improve balance, such as standing on one foot. Can you stand on one foot? At least I can do that. All right? So, if you can't do that, start slowly. Practice. You can hold on to something and get a balance, and then put your hands down and then do it without holding. If you think you're falling, hold it. Just do it slowly until you get the balance. It's very, very, very important. Right. If chronic conditions affect your ability to meet these recommendations, be as physically active as your abilities can, conditions allow you. Meaning that if you have a chronic conditions, maybe arthritis and stuff like that, so there are some activities you can't do. You can't stand on yourself. Just move. Movement is medicine. So you have to move. You really have to move. Movement is medicine. Okay. Well, I've got some sample weekly schedules that I can talk about. All right. Then later in my video, I'll try if I can put a screenshot of this information that I have in terms of way of, examples of moderate intensity, vigorous intensities, and equivalent of MACE. All right. I'll try and do some of mine. in my video when I finish. Okay, so moderate intensity, which is aerobic activity, such as brisk walking for 150 minutes. For example, 30 minutes a day. So if you're doing brisk walking 30 minutes a day, five times would be about 150 minutes in a week, which is very, very, very good. So brisk walking in your area, when you drive to work, just before you get to work, park about 30 minutes away and then walk the rest of the time. If you're going to work on the bus, get off about 2 stops or 3 stops and walk the rest of the time. If you're coming home, do the same thing. If you're traveling, like, when I'm going to work, I'm going to uni, wherever, and I take the train and I get to the train station, and then the escalator is there, and then even if there's steps or there's no steps and there's escalator, I just don't stand on it. I climb. I go on the steps. I go on it. I climb. I move the steps. You know what I'm talking about. I don't stand till the escalator finishes. I just walk on it. As part of exercise as well. And I'll be doing deep breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. Then example 2 is vigorous intensity aerobic activity, such as jogging, running for 75 minutes, 1 hour and 50 minutes every day. So 1 hour and 50 minutes every day will just be fine for vigorous intensity aerobic activities. So jogging, when you're jogging, you can jog for about 75 minutes. It's fine. It was about 1 hour, 50 minutes. You can give it a break. Go according to your ability. Okay? Then example 3 would be an equivalent mix of moderate and vigorous intensity aerobic activity. So the moderate intensity aerobic activity, which is brisk walking. Then the vigorous intensity aerobic activities is jogging and running. You can combine the two together, okay? On 2 or more days a week. So, if let's say we got 5 days in a week, or if you want to do 6 days in a week, okay, let's take 5 days in a week. So weekends you can rest. 5 days in a week, you can do about brisk walking for about 30 minutes a day for the 5 days, and then the intensity 1, 2, you can do 75 minutes. 1 hour, 15 minutes every week. The whole week you can do that. Vigorous intensity aerobic, jogging. Then let's say on Friday, or if you want to add this of Saturday, you can do both. All right, both the moderate running and jogging, the brisk walking and the jogging, you can do all together. That's amazing. Okay, and then muscle. When it comes to muscle strengthening, muscle like macho, you need to hold dumbbells. You have to have some dumbbells and move them up, or 2 or more days a week. That work all major muscles groups. That will work all your major muscles groups: your legs, your hips, your back, your abdomen, your chest, your shoulders, and your arms. You'll see me in a minute in my video. I'll be doing that now. That helps you to move up. That is your muscle. You strengthen your muscle. And then muscle strengthens activity. Okay? On 2 or more days a week, that work all major muscle groups: legs, hips, back, abdomen, chest, shoulders, and arms. Muscle strengthening using the same dumbbells and just moving. Yeah. And then muscle strengthening activities on 2 or more days a week, that work all major muscle groups: legs, hips, back, abdomen, chest, and all that would work for you. So in short, for muscle strengthening, you need like dumbbells. You can buy some from Amazon and then just hold it and do your exercise. You see in some of my videos. Then balance activities. This information is for matured people. Okay, it can be mature, can be from 50 going, or even 40, 45 going. But my target is more from 50 plus. Okay, so balance activities is walking heel to toe, like you're standing, and then you put your leg on the side of the other leg. You cross. It's like you're standing, but you're crossing, and your tiptoe. All right, or standing from a sitting position. Okay, you can be standing from a sitting position. That's balance activity. Walking heel to toe or standing from a sitting position. Fantastic. Yeah, so you can stand, do this, and then the other leg, you cross it. As if when you are sitting and you cross your leg, this one you will stand and then put your leg, one leg to support your other leg, your calves. And then you stand for a while. That is balance. Then aerobic physical activity or cardio gets you breathing harder and your heart beating faster. Try a few of these activities. Aerobic physical activities like cardio. Do it and let your heart beat. Or examples can be you mow the lawn. If you have a garden, you can mow your lawn, or rake the leaves. Raking the leaves. Learn a new dance. I love dancing. I love dancing. I love dancing. So you can learn new dancing. Zumba dancing is very good. There's aerobic dancing as well. If you go to church, dance. When they are singing, dance. People will ask, why is she dancing so much? Is she so happy? Has she won the lotto or what? She's got a new job or whatever. It doesn't matter what has changed in your life. You're exercising. So dance. Hike. If you like mountain climbing, hiking, do it. Do active forms of yoga. I do yoga, but do the active form of it. Okay? Ride a bike, stationary or outdoors. You can have a bike at home, stationary one, and ride it, or you can do the outdoor riding. Okay? Then join a water aerobic class. That would be nice. I have to start looking. I think if you go to your leisure centers that they have spa there, you find out if they do aerobic class or water aerobics. It's something I would love to do. I'll check my area myself. How do you know if you are doing moderate or vigorous aerobic activity? On a 10-point scale, where sitting is 0 and working as hard as you can is 10. Moderate intensity aerobic activity is a 5 or 6. So on a scale of 0 to 10, 5 and 6 is moderate intensity aerobic activity. It will make you breathe harder, like this. Make you breathe harder, and your heart beat faster. Your heart will be beating faster, as if somebody is chasing you. When you are running to catch up the bus, or somebody is chasing you, or you are terrified and you're running in something. The way your heart beats faster. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. You also notice that you will be able to talk but not sing the words to your favorite song. You'll be able, are you following me? You want to find out how moderate aerobic and vigorous aerobic activity is. So on a scale of 0 to 10, where 5 and 6 is the moderate intensity, where you breathing, you've done that walking and all that, and you are now breathing harder, and your heart is beating very fast. And you will notice that you will be able to talk but not sing the words to your favorite song. So if you like to songs like I love you, Lord, you are everything to me. If that's your song, you realize that if you are panting, you won't be able to sing that song. Okay, but you can say a few words. Then vigorous intensity activity is a 7 to 8. Still on a scale of 0 to 10. 7 to 8 is intensity activity, which is the jogging and the running. On a scale, your heart rate will increase quite a bit and you'll be breathing hard. You won't be able to say more than a few words without stopping to catch your breath. You know that when you run and say, oh, I'm coming, I'm going to catch up to you. Just wait for me, man. This is it. You stop to catch your breath. That is vigorous intensity activity. It's between 7 to 8 on that scale. Then you can do moderate or vigorous intensity aerobic activity or a mix of the two. each week. I would love to do a mix of the two. Intensity is how hard your body is working during aerobic. All right, do you know aerobic? I'll talk about can be the, walking briskly, jumping, running, dancing is all part of aerobic activity. Okay? So, like I said, you can mix the two if you want to do it. A rule of thumb is that 1 minute of vigorous intensity activity is about the same as 2 minutes of moderate intensity activity. So 1 minute of vigorous intensity activity, which is the jogging and running, is about the same as 2 minutes of moderate intensity activity. Moderate intensity activity is walking briskly. So if you do that 1 minute, it's equal to 2 minutes of vigorous intensity activity. Now, everyone's fitness level is different. I know about that. This means that walking may feel like a moderate intensity activity to you, but for others, it may feel vigorous. That's it. I might choose walking to be my moderate intensity activity, but for somebody, it could be vigorous, depending on where they are in the level of their activity. It may feel vigorous. It all depends on how the shape you are in, 1, what you feel comfortable doing, 2, and your health condition, 3. What's important is that you do physical activities that are right for you and your abilities. So if you are in a group doing activity, or if you see my videos on YouTube and you are following me, still do what good for you. Do what your body can take. All right. If I'm squatting and you can't squat, just do something. Just do modification. Yes, that's just modify. Once your body is moving, it's good. But movement is medicine. That's very important. Muscle strengthening activities. What counts? Besides moderate or vigorous aerobic activities, you need to do things to make your muscles stronger at least 2 days a week. These activities will help keep you from losing muscle as you get older. When you are in your 50s, what you should concentrate on is to build muscle. So besides doing the vigorous aerobic activity, you need to do things that will make your muscles stronger at least 2 days a week. So if you are busy Monday to Friday, the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, do something. Yeah, or the end of the Friday to start, do something during the week to keep you from losing muscle as you get older. It's very, very important. To gain health benefits, do muscle strengthening activity to the point where it's hard to do another repetition without the help. A repetition is one complete movement of an activity like lifting a weight or doing one sit-up. Try to do 8 to 12 repetitions per activity. So if you're doing activity, do about 8 to 12 repetitions per activity, which counts as one set. To try to do at least one set of muscle strengthening activities, but to gain even more benefit, do 2 or 3. Okay? Well, I'm saying this again. Try to do at least one set of muscle strengthening activities, but to gain even more benefit, do 2 or 3 sets. So if you have a set to do about 8 repetitions, try and do about 2 or 3 sets. Okay, if you have to do about 4 repetitions, do 2 or 3 of those repetitions. 1 set, 2nd set, 3 sets. That's what we're talking about if you want to gain more muscle. You can strengthen your muscles many ways. You can strengthen your muscles in many ways, whether it's at home or the gym. Choose activities that work all the major muscles groups of your body. Legs, hips, back, chest, abdomen, shoulder, and arms. You may want to lift weights. If you want to lift weights, fantastic. Work with resistance bands, which I'll show you in a minute. Do exercise that use your body weight for resistance, push-ups, sit-ups, dig in garden. Do some yoga postures. Yoga postures. Then moving your yoga and just moving your muscles. You have to do everything. That will be good for you. Balance activity. What counts? Balance activity help prevent falling, which reduce the risk of injuries such as bone fractures. Walking backward. Standing on one leg. Can you do that? We're going to see. Standing on one leg or using a wobble board are examples of balance activities. Strengthening back, abdomen, leg, muscles also improves balance. That's very good. Multi-component physical activity. Some physical activities include a combination of moderate or vigorous intensity aerobic activities, muscle strengthening, and balance training. These multi-component physical activities can be done at home or in a community settings as part of a structured program. If your community has a program, hey, why not go and join for exercise program, go and join them. Examples of multi-component activities include dancing. You love dancing? Let's dance. Let's move on. Yeah, dancing. Yoga, tai chi, gardening, your home gardening, or sports are because they often incorporate multiple types of physical activities. All these ones, we're talking about aerobic intensity, moderate intensity, high intensity, talking about the balance activities, the strengthening, and all that. Multi-component physical activity will help you to achieve your fitness level. Stay active. So now let's go on and do our exercise. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do that to support this channel. I want this channel to grow and then become effective for many people to benefit. So share. And now let's go in and do our exercise. I've had my shake already. So let's go in and do the exercise. All right, are you ready?